Hey guys, I'm Crayon. I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need for today's tutorial. So you're going to want a variety of different sized brushes, some synthetic modeling wax, some spirit gum to help keep that adhered to your skin, to help smooth down that modeling wax. You're going to want some petroleum jelly. You're going to want a pencil that's been snapped in half. To help blend all of that into your skin tone, you're going to want a foundation and concealer. You're going to need some liquid latex, a variety of different types of bloods. I'm using a bottle of blood, Nye Stage Blood, and Nye Thick Blood. Also, to help mark where you want everything to stay, you're going to need a little crayon. This is optional, but it's very helpful to have a little crayon to mark out where you need everything. I'm using these palettes that I got from a party store. They're pretty cheap. They just have different colors that you can help to use to make some bruising. And lastly, you're going to want some makeup removing wipes just to take everything off when you're done. And that's all you need. So the first step of this tutorial is to take a face crayon and you're going to draw a line where you're going to have the first half of the pencil. And taking a little bit of scar wax, I just rolled it into a ball and I put it right at the base of that line that we just drew. And with a little bit of Vaseline on my fingers, I used that to help smooth down that scar wax just so it wasn't as bumpy and that it didn't protrude out of my skin as much. And just to use it to blend it in as well. So you're just going to keep doing that until it looks just like that. And then taking a little bit more scar wax, I put it at the bottom of my nose, and that's going to help keep the bottom part of the pencil stuck in my nostril just so it doesn't fall out or move around. So then I use the bottom of my brush to make a hole in that scar wax as a base for the pencil. And then I set the pencil in there and I used my fingers to move the scar wax up to secure the top half of the pencil. So then I took the bottom half of the pencil and I put that in my nose. This part's really important because you have to make sure that it's aligned correctly. If there's any lettering on your pencil, you have to make sure that's aligned as well. That's why I made sure the lettering was towards the back of my face so you couldn't see it, so I didn't have to worry about it. So you can just wiggle it around and make sure that it is aligned. So then it is time to add a little bit of color. I started off with red, and using the red I just started all around the exit wound. Okay, and you just blend it out. You want to make sure that it's not just at the exit wound. And you're going to do it at the bottom of the nostril as well. Instead of just blobbing it on, I used the tip of my brush and I made lines to make it look more irritated. So then I went in with a little bit of purple. In my opinion, using cream paints, that's not the best thing to use when you're creating bruises, but it's what I had on hand. So then I just put in a little bit of bruising, mainly just around where the pencil was coming out, but I also put a little bit around the nostril, just like that. So next step is to glue down the top half of the pencil. I used spirit gum. I just put it on the line that we drew earlier. And if you know how spirit gum works, you know that you have to put a little bit on. And then you tap it to make it a little tacky. And then you can stick the object on. And that'll help it stick so it won't move around. So then it's time for blood. I was taking Nye Thick Blood and I put a couple of big clumps towards the top of the pencil. Just like that. And I used the tip of my brush as well to make streaks going down the pencil to give the illusion that it had gone through my nose. You're going to put it around the exit wound as well. And as well on the nostril part. I went in with a little bit more blood, because you can never have too much blood. And then it was time for the liquid blood. My main goal here was to get the blood to drip down the pencil, just like that. Now, depending on the type of blood that you have, it may not dry. Mine totally did not dry at all, but I knew that, but it just kept going. I also got it up on the exit part of the wound as well, and that dripped down. When you let it drip down, just let it do its own thing to make it look a little bit more natural. And when you want it to stop, you can just use your finger or your brush and kind of just smudge it out a little. And you just add your desired amount of blood. And that is it for this look. So thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.